Hedgehogs are slightly different from our other mammals because they have 2 broods a year. The spring broods start coming into us about May, and they can be really tiny and still need the 2-hourly feeding. They need an amazing amount of care. They need to be kept very warm indeed, and our volunteers work really hard. If you take 5 baby hedgehogs home, you know you're not going to get any sleep that night at all. They do very well indeed, and once they're weaned, they tend to bath in the food, they tend to wash in the food. They do eat some of it, but that takes quite a few weeks and quite a lot of cleaning as well. But once they're weaned, they're then put into our silent units again. We break our voice contact with them. They're still kept at a warm temperature, and then they're taken through, all the way through until they reach the outside pens. The more difficult hedgehogs for us are the second brood, which come in about October. At this stage, they'd be very unlikely to make a hibernation because they have to get to 600 grams before they hibernate, otherwise they won't wake up the other side of it. You have to bear in mind that these hedgehogs will be with us all winter. We don't let them sleep, we keep them at about 22 degrees, so they're active all the way through and eating all the way through. And believe it or not, for that 150 days that they're going to be with us, they will eat their way through 1/3 of a can of food a night. Now if you work that out, we often use over 15,000 cans of dog food to take our hedgehogs through in the winter. So we've got to keep them awake and keep the weight going on, so when they go out in about April or May, depending upon the weather at the time, they're at well over 600 grams and ready to find their own way in the wild.
If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel by pressing the red button, and make sure you hit the bell to get notifications of our latest content. If you want to help us save wildlife, please donate. Every pound you give will help us to save more wildlife.